Hello, this is McD the Beast, and this is McD Sports 4 coming to you today with the NBA Draft watch party that I'm going to host from about 7:30 to let's say about 9:45. I'm not going to really host it for the second round, per se, but I'll host it for the first round. Basically, we'll watch it together and we'll see who gets picked. Any trades. Speaking of trades, I do want to recap two trades really quickly here. Let's recap the first one. The Hawks and the Pelicans made a deal. The Hawks are getting the fourth overall pick, the 57th overall pick, Solomon Hill, and a future second round pick. The Pelicans in return are getting the 8th overall pick, the 17th overall pick, the 35th overall pick, and the 5th. Yeah, just those three picks: the 8th, the 17th, and the 35th overall picks. Everybody knew that the Pelicans were going to trade that fourth overall pick. That's not really a surprise, but that's what happened. Um, Another trade that happened was Darius Saric and the 11th overall pick, which was the Timberwolves. They traded that to the Phoenix Suns, and in return, the Timberwolves are getting the 6th overall pick. This is the second trade that the Phoenix Suns have made. I don't know what they're doing, the Bums. Yes, I am going to start calling them the Bums. I don't know what they're doing, but we'll see. I think there's going to be a few trades in the first round. We'll cover those. Adrian Wojnarowski is on the at the deck, so we'll see what happens. I am a Wizards fan, so the ninth overall pick is the Washington Wizards. We'll watch that, and I'll give you my initial reaction to it. We already know who the first, second, at least the first and second overall picks are. We know what those two picks are, and we're pretty sure we know who the third overall pick is. So basically, that's what we're at. It sounds like the Hawks want DeAndre Hunter at 4, so it sounds like he's going to be the fourth overall pick. So we'll see what happens there. But overall, they're introducing the draftees that are in attendance, that are in the green room or on the green floor this evening. So they're doing that. Once that clears, the commissioner will go up to introduce the draft. I wonder how quick the Pelicans are gonna go ahead and make the decision. I really do. I think we might see the quickest decision we have seen in a while because the Pelicans are not trading that first overall pick. They want Zion badly, and as they should. So we'll see what happens. Right now, they're introducing P.J. Washington Jr. So they're introducing him. I think they're introducing 2 or 3 more guys, and then we'll see what happens. Major League Baseball, this is just a little bit of a side note. I do want to do my thoughts on Major League Baseball, and I do want to make a video about something I saw today. I skipped the college football prediction video today. It was supposed to be Iowa. Tomorrow is going to be Iowa and Syracuse tomorrow, so stay tuned for that. And then over the weekend, I'm going to be doing 2 Major League Baseball videos. We'll keep up with any breaking news, and we'll basically go from there. Free agency officially starts off at 6 p.m. on June 30th. That's when they can negotiate. That's a new rule this year. So I'm sure I'll be coming up with lots of updates and contracts. And they just finished. Finished introducing everybody. It went to commercial. Yeah, but what the I wonder what the Pelicans and Grizzlies. I wonder how long the time, because each team gets 5 minutes. I wonder how long they're going to take for their time. It might be 2 minutes. It might be 4 minutes. It might be 30 seconds. I wonder what the time is for that. The quickest time to make a pick in NBA draft history. I'm also going to react to some other news. For example, The Terps, we just got 3-star defensive back from a school in Hanover, Pennsylvania, right over the Maryland line. Good. Any help we could get defensively, that's good. Tigo Luz, thanks for joining us tonight. ESPN is holding it. I'm sure the NBA channel is holding it as well. I know all the ESPN channels are holding it. I know for DirecTV, it's channel 206. So speaking about DirecTV, I gotta give them a phone call. You know they're getting rid of the NFL Network on DirecTV, so I can't watch the Thursday night games unless they bring it back for the NFL season. And no problem, Tigo Luz, no problem. Let's see. They're showing a baseball commercial right now. I'm gonna have a good day to you too, Tigo Luz. Tigo Luz. I'm gonna go on Adrian Wojnarowski's on his Twitter feed because he's gonna know the picks before they come out. Probably one of the best Twitter feeds right there. By the way, my top 5 prospects are, of course, Zion, John Morant, R.J. Barnett. I like Jared Culver. God, I can't pronounce his last name. Jared Culver. And then I also like the point guard out of Vandy, Garland, as well. And Bobo is pretty good, too. I want my Wizards to draft Bobo, but I heard he's slipping. So, basically, yeah. It's like Tiaguluz. Is that how you pronounce it? Tiaguluz? Okay, sorry for mispronouncing your tag, sir. Basically, I'm doing this, seeing how I went. The channel has really grown. I really think people from Michigan. A lot of my viewership has come out of Michigan. We did a video late last night. We had a small trade, just a small trade, on basically kind of. Okay, I'll try pronouncing it again. Tiaguluzi. Is it 2 syllables for the second one, the Luzi, or is it just 1 syllable? Is that what I'm messing up? But anyways, Michigan really came through watching the channel yesterday. One, okay. So Tiaguluz. I think that's how I'm going to pronounce it. If it's a little bit off, my apologies. But what was that? Oh yeah, thank you to the state of Michigan. Oh yeah, Adam Silver's coming up. Yeah, I'll get to what I was saying about Michigan in a second. I like Adam Silver. He's a good commissioner. I don't want to get the volume too high because I don't want to get like copyright infractions or whatever. The Raptors changed the whole NBA, by the way. I'll give people that. The first NBA champion outside the United States. The first NBA champion in the modern NBA era without a player who was a lottery pick. Yeah, hear that? That's been something that's been said. Was the 15th pick in the 2011 NBA. Yeah, their highest pick was like the 15th overall pick. No matter where you go, no matter what. And that was Kawhi Leonard. You can be that player that makes the difference. That is true. He's right. The first pick in the 2019 NBA draft belongs to the New Orleans Pelicans, who have 5 minutes to make their I want to see how quick they do it. If it was me, it would be under 10 seconds. I'll make a phone call right now. But what I was saying, oh yeah, State of Michigan really came through watching the channel. I did a video about the Tony Snell trade, the Pistons getting Tony Snell, and that video did great. I thought it was only going to get like 30, 40 views. It has what, 280 views. And we did a video today. TJ Warren just got traded to the Suns about 2 hours ago. And that video did great too. We gained 3 subscribers already off that video. We're at 95 subscribers, 5 more away, and we'll be at 100. So if you're watching the video, hit that like button and subscribe. You won't regret it. I think the Pelicans could be a playoff team next season with Zion, Drew Holiday, Lonzo Ball. I really think that the Pelicans could be a playoff team. Okay, it's been a minute. It's going to be about a minute 15, minute 20, and the pick is not in yet. Some of these teams might just be taking a good old time just to make sure they don't get a godsend offer, because they might get a godsend offer and they might be like, oh, we'll make the trade. God, that place is packed in New Orleans. Pelicans fans should stand up. They really have a great future. I'm telling you that right now. If I was a Pelicans fan, I'll be really happy right now with the direction the team's heading. You have a great head coach in Alvin Gentry, a great GM, and I forget his name, a great GM in David Griffin. The ownership is a bit suspect, but it seems like they're finally caring about the basketball team. The Benson family, I know Tom Benson died recently, so I know they had to deal with that. But they're finally saying that the basketball team, they're going to care about the basketball team. I know the football team kind of got priority over the basketball team there in New Orleans, but they're actually going to care about the basketball team, so that's cool. Yeah, but Pelicans, I mean, they could very well make the playoffs next year. See what they do in free agency. I think they're going to let Julius Randle walk, honestly, but they picked up Jahlil Okafor as option. He's a good offensive center that can come off the bench. I get the blood clocks with Ingram done. The pick's in. The pick's in. I'll be stunned if the Pelicans don't take Zion Williamson. Oh, no, I'm just watching the highlight reel. I will be stunned if the Pelicans do not take Zion Williamson. What if he falls to the Knicks? That'll be so funny. But I'm about 99.99999 repeating all the way home, sure that the Pelicans will be taking Zion.
This guy is so unique. I mean, I have his body type, and even bigger than Charles Barkley, one of the greatest of all time, Hall of Fame. His game at the moment is more like a China shot, a lot like Julius Randle. His game will continue to get better, as you know. And everybody knows how it's supposed to play the game in the league. Zion needs more explosive. Talk about his weakness.
I think he's going to come up any second now, Adam Silver.
Zion Williamson will be the 10th straight freshman selected number one overall in the NBA draft. Waiting on his second for a while. The pick is in.
Here comes Adam Silver. Adam Silver.
With the first pick of 2019 NBA draft, the New Orleans Pelicans select Zion Williamson.
They selected Zion Williamson, just like they should. So that's a good pick. He's gonna be he's gonna be a top 50 player in his first game, maybe even higher, like a top 40, top 30. So maybe even a top 25. So, but overall, great pick by the New Orleans Pelicans. Very good pick. I know like they were expected to take him, but still, it's an A+ pick. It's a slam dunk pick. It's gonna be fun watching him play for the Pelicans. There was an article that I found on my on Google that I wanted to go through, just some possible trades that could happen. I'll react to them. We'll do that throughout the stream. Kobe White to the Suns. I don't know if he's gonna be there at the for the 11th overall selection because they trade from 6 back to 11. The Suns, they got Dario Saric in the 11th overall pick. They traded with the Timberwolves, so I don't know if I just don't know if they're gonna be if Kobe White's gonna be there for the Suns at 11. The guy from Virginia, Alexander Walker, or whatever, he might be there though.
I mean, I don't know what to say. I didn't think I'd be in this position. My mom sacrificed a lot for me. I wouldn't be here with my mom. She did everything for me. I just want to thank her.
Your mom was your coach when you were coming up. She coached you until you were 14. What are the sacrifices you made?
Big B's, Baca, thanks.
She put her dreams aside for mine. She always looked out for the family, friends, and for herself.
This is a very emotional speech by Zion.
Mom, we can see that Zion is physically emotional, as are you. What are you feeling right now in this moment?
I am a beast. That's correct.
And when you know it's coming, but you just can't really, you just gotta wait for it to happen and to watch his hard work.
It's an interesting hat.
We're so happy.
Grizzlies, the Memphis Grizzlies are on the clock. By the way, they have 3.5 minutes left on the clock.
Somebody who believes in the process, who put in the work, and who put those naysayers aside, continue to do what we ask, and continue to believe in the process, and because of that, we're here today.
And Zion, I know you said it, you didn't believe that you would be here in this moment.
We have 2 likes and 2 people watching. That's good. Thanks for the thumbs up and watching.
Not even seeing Rhoda, I just shook his hand. I think about this is all his story. And for that, he had I just thank God for it.
Now the city of New Orleans.
It's a Bleacher Report article I want to just talk about. They had all these trades on here. One of them is already happened actually. Wrong team, but the person got traded.
Well, congratulations, Zion, Rhonda, Noah. The party continues. So the day
At least New Orleans is behind this kid. I'll say that. At least the New Orleans Pelican fans, at least they're behind this team. Because I think that's also been a question throughout the years down there in New Orleans. The fans behind the team. The fans are behind this team. So that's a good thing if you're New Orleans. The pick's in, by the way, for the Memphis Grizzlies. By the way, the Hawks did move up to number 4, so they got this one right on Bleacher Report, but they said it was going to be for the 8th and 10th picks. Not exactly. The details are correct, but they got the prediction correct. I'll show you it right here if it were show up on the phone. But anyways, it's a Bleacher Report. It says Hawks move up to 4. I'll tell you the next trade that I have on here after the Grizzlies pick is announced. I'm pretty sure it'll be John Morant. I'll be stunned if it is. They basically cleared that point guard position. Trade Mike Conley to the Utah Jazz. And that was a good trade by the Utah Jazz, by the way. That was actually a very good trade. Here comes Adam Silver.
With the second pick, 2019 NBA draft, the Memphis Grizzlies select Ja Morant.
Yep, John Morant, second overall pick, Memphis Grizzlies. That's a good pick. I mean, they clearly wanted him. They even traded Mike Conley. Mike Conley, I'll talk about him in a second, but John Morant, very good pick here. He'll have immediate impact with the Grizzlies. He'll make that team better than they probably are. But John Morant, very good basketball player. We saw what he did at Murray State in the March Madness and throughout the year. But let me talk about Mike Conley real quick. Whole career spent with the Grizzlies. They moved on from him. I know he's probably emotional leaving Memphis, but Mike Conley, he's gonna have a fun time in Utah. Utah is a great team. As I said, the NBA is wide open right now, and Utah, you gotta admit, they should be one of the favorites. They really should. That team is very good. And the Utah Jazz. I mean, they don't have like a big time player or anything, but a lot of good players. And by the way, one other quick note: the first 2 picks in this draft, guess what state they're both from? South Carolina. You wouldn't think South Carolina is a basketball haven, but it is. So this year at least. The Knicks are on the clock, by the way. The New York Knicks. They're expected to go ahead and draft R.J. Barnett. There was questions if they were going to draft Barnett or Garland. It sounds like everybody in the room wants Barnett, so that's what they're going to be going with.
I'd rather dial a guy down. Look at his stunning athleticism. This is absolutely ridiculous. And he gets serious. He's 80% from the free throw line. This guy is the real deal. There were so many different guys that
They're comparing this guy to Chauncey Billups.
What's more explosive? You know how long Aaron Fox is very explosive? This young kid got left here at Rose. About to get this building in here, but Aaron Fox pass for the point guard. Looks to get enough, makes players better.
No trades yet. I think a lot of the trades are going to be kind of like in the mid to late first round. All the early trades are going to be early. They already happened. You think Cam Reddish is going to be a late lottery pick? I think he's going to be a lottery pick. To which team though? I don't know. You have in the lottery. Let's get the draft order up on my phone so I can tell you what we're looking at. Amar.
What do you do to confidence to know that your game was big enough to belong to the stage like that?
These are some weird hats they're giving these players.
I had the right people around me, my family, coaches, only lifting me up and pushing me to work hard and be the best way I can be.
Speaking of the family, you got Dad T here with you, and I know that the backyard workout stuff was legend. You had your son jumping on tires for the agility.
I think Cam Reddish, you're looking at places like maybe Charlotte, Miami, Boston, maybe. Especially Charlotte and Miami. I can see Cam Reddish going there. I can see Cam Reddish going to the ATL possibly as well. Even though they're going to be drafting, they're going to be going ahead and drafting DeAndre Hunter. It looks like the Atlanta Hawks. So I don't know if they're going to draft another shooting guard, small forward. The Atlanta Hawks, but that's a possibility. Don't rule out the Washington Wizards either, or the Chicago Bulls. I can see Cam Reddish definitely going in the late lottery. Probably to either Charlotte or Miami. That'll be my answer to that question. Thanks for the question, though.
All right,
Knicks have 2 minutes left on the clock.
thank you very much.
Pick is in. Pick is in. A lot of these teams, what they do is just sit there for like 2 minutes to see if the phone will ring. I'm sure the Knicks got some offers, but it looks like they're going to be picking no matter what here. And so it looks like they're going to make the 3rd overall pick here. Spike Lee. RJ Burnett, Steve Nash's godson. So just a little bit of relation there. Interesting fact I thought I'd throw out. The clock is still going for the Knicks, but picks in and by the way, drafts in Brooklyn, so there's definitely some Knicks fans in the house.
The New York Knicks select RJ Barrett.
RJ Barrett. I was saying Burnett the whole time. Barrett. RJ Barrett. My apologies. I mess up with names all the time. But RJ Barrett, very good draft pick here. The NBA draft is obviously three like elite players. John Morant and Zion definitely have the upper hand on Barrett, but and then after Barrett though, it's kind of a dip off. So it's going to be interesting here on out. The Atlanta Hawks. This pick's going to be going to the Atlanta Hawks. The next pick, the 4th overall pick. The guy's going to be wearing a Lakers hat, but it's going to be going to the Atlanta Hawks because the pick got traded to the Pelicans in the AD deal, and then it might go. And then the Pelicans traded that pick to the Hawks about an hour before the draft.
Top 10 in the ACC in rebounding and also assists. And his rebounding is really good on the defensive end, especially with an offensive rebound. He can sprint and run.
Hope it doesn't thunderstorm.
Point guard skills, but his ability in transition and also
Sometimes when thunderstorms, it gets loud around here.
hard net. And he's got a terrific handle. He can take contact.
He's like, okay.
He works hard. He competes. And what I really like about it, he expects to be great. His shooting needs refinement. Only 31% from three, and not a great free throw shooter, but I think he'll get that reward. Markel for him was the Chicago Bulls.
They're comparing him to Jalen Rose.